child, thank y'all for picking up my call. This week has been insane for female hip hop, but just entertainment in general. It's a lot going on. Well, first, Nicki Minaj speaks at the UN. Yes, at the United Nations. Okay, this progressed more than I thought it was going to be over some few tweets from just last week. But I would love to see what Nicki had to say at the UN. I haven't watched it yet, but let's see what she had to say. Maybe we'll finally get her side of why she's even doing this and siding with Trump or being with Trump or speaking on behalf of Trump. I don't know. We'll let her explain. And while Nicki is addressing the UN, Megan is in court again, defending herself. And rightfully so. This girl really did get online and harass Megan and even called Megan's mom a thief and father an alcoholic. And didn't say allegedly, just went for it. And I'm actually happy Megan is getting what she needs to get some things together with that, because that's just, how you just gonna, what? How you just gonna do that? Cardi B gave birth to her new baby boy, and unfortunately, he has a little damper to it due to her ex-husband, Offset, making it seem like the boy could be his. I don't like this. I feel like Cardi B has been feeling unsafe ever since that divorce, and the divorce is still ongoing, correct? Something about it feels calculated and motivated. I don't know. I want to see what she has to say about it though. My baby Doja Cat is on tour and cussing her fans out again. Well, this time y'all really did try it. Y'all saying that she looks boring and she's not putting any effort into her shows. The performer Doja Cat? I don't know, something shady up in that. But is it justified, or does the fans have a little bit of a point of the show being boring? And while Doja's getting her fan pages in check, Normani is giving her fan pages something special to talk about. New SHEIN collection. Well, that's just that. Well, let's have a conversation about it all, because this is Woo Chow. Woo child, let's hop right into this call. I hope you guys had a wonderful week this week. It's been raining like crazy out here in LA, so it's been a little drabby, a little depressing, if you will. But honestly, I like the rain. I kind of like find relaxation in the rain. Like I kind of like hearing the rain fall down and wake my dreams and let it wash away my sanity. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I want it for the thunder and I want to scream. So let the rain fall down, to be quite honest. I'm coming clean. I mean, honestly, truly. But while it's been raining here in LA, it's definitely been raining in female hip hop as well. Between Cardi going off on Offset, and I do want to really talk about that because Cardi, once again, shout out to Cardi with breaking records with I Am the Drama. I think she is the highest selling female artist, not even rapper, artist this year. 3 times platinum. Now, hold on, girl. Because I know my mother, Gaga, was the one that had this record, and then Tate McRae got, I think, platinum as well, right? Yeah, got platinum as well. And then Cardi came out and got platinum 3 times because of like WAP, you know? And here's the thing, it's politics. And you know, yes, WAP and old records are the reason why it did that well, but to be quite honest, oh, well, listen, it's called politics. You gotta do what you gotta do in this music industry, girl. If you gotta inflate, you gotta inflate, okay? And Cardi is doing it. Inflating is crazy, but Cardi is doing what she needs to do to make legendary numbers. Now, is it to spite Nicki? Yes. Some of it, yes, but not all. I don't think, to be quite honest, right? I don't think Cardi's full intention on being an artist at all is to make Nicki feel some type of way. I think, honestly, Cardi does really mind her business. And of course, if something jabs at Nicki and make her poke the bear a little bit, okay, cool, whatever. She's pretty and she's petty. She said it herself, not me. That's what she put in her song. And because I know she's pretty and petty, I know Cardi is gleefully with joy with, of course, her newborn son. Congratulations to her and Stefan Diggs. But I know she's feeling like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Now what? Let's go. Miss Queen. I just wonder. But you know, she'll never make it public like that because she don't want to start no beef. But like, I feel like, you know, Cardi's a mother, a peaceful girl. Here I go. I'm just making up stuff. Now we're just being delusional, okay? A peaceful girl, that's crazy. This bitch chooses violence every day, okay? But congratulations, Cardi. I'm so happy for you, baby. I'm so happy for you. I love seeing boss women in the world like give birth and be like, you thought just me giving birth was about to slow things down? Hold on 1 second, let me show you something, babes. Now Cardi has given birth to her beautiful son. I feel like she is about to get here in 2026 and show something. I don't even think we've seen the best yet from the I Am the Drama era, to be quite honest. I think there's a lot more coming our way. I don't think 2026 we're ready for Cardi B. I think she's actually about to step the fuck out. I'm just saying, I don't know nothing exclusively, but if y'all want to share something exclusively, y'all can go ahead and share something exclusively. You know I love y'all and Camp Cardi, you know. But like, I'm just saying. But in the meantime, Cardi is out here going off her ex-husband Offset, honey. Apparently, allegedly, he's been consistently harassing her and explains that it can get real bad for him after he tries saying her newborn son with Stefan Diggs is his. Take a look. Let me pull up my scrum. Let me share my scrum. All right, so before I play this video, right? Cardi has been saying mother effers will do anything for attention and it could get real nasty. Just one upload. Leave me the F alone. And then I guess Offset put in his story, my kid. And I think that's when things got a little crazy. And you know what? I really do hope these two can have a somewhat civil divorce, but something tells me it's not going to be civil at all because he's out here talking about, last time I checked, he's out here saying he wants 50%. He don't want just a settlement and just like be paid off. He wants to be full. He felt like he built the brand of Cardi B. He did have something to do with it. He did. Now, hold on. Because Cardi B built Cardi B. Now, let me make that very clear, okay? Cardi B made Cardi B. You know, Belcalis made the caricature of Cardi B. Do not get me wrong. She originated it. She started it. She is, bitch, that is who she is, okay? That is her name, her brand, all day long. So, no, I don't think Offset deserves 50% at all. The fuck? However, calm down. We can't sit up here and say, when Cardi did get with Offset, this is when Offset was Amigo. And this is back when the Migos were the Migos. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Walk with me, talk with me. Let me hold your hand a little bit. Just saying, this was when Migos were the Migos. And I mean, yeah, of course, it was it was good for him because it made him look like a star outside of the Migos. Oop, because Cardi B was a star already, you know what I'm saying? But it definitely gave her the rap, like, the rap stamp. Does that make sense? Like, oh, she's really a rapper. Like, oh, she's a rapper. Like, oh, she's with Offset, honey. She's a rapper. You know what I mean? And then the motorsport, you know what I mean? Without motorsport, where would we be? You know what I'm saying? But I do agree with Cardi in the sense of, let me pay you about 10 mil. Pay your ass about 10 mil. Yeah, nigga. About 10 million for your ass and sit down somewhere and go on my face. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be mad at her. I agree with her with that. Like, yeah, boy, you're not about to get 50% of what boy. But here she go. Let me see what she had to say.
Like, I can't take it anymore. Sometimes I sleep and I wonder, like, yo, this is not normal. You see crime documentaries, you see shit on social media about women getting killed the other day. And on the truth, like, it's like, I'm a real tough bitch. Like, I'm a tough bitch. But you can never, there's a difference between being tough and there's a difference between somebody having an unhealthy obsession with you that you have to you gotta be concerned. And I'm really starting to be concerned.
Oh, Cardi.
And I'm so tired.
Oh no, Cardi's starting to be concerned about like her well-being against Offset. That's crazy. In the midst of a divorce going on, this can be put into court. You know what I'm saying? Like she could bring this up into court and say like, yo, I'm feeling concerned about my safety, my well-being about myself, the well-being about my kids. I do believe Cardi when she says that he has an unhealthy obsession about her. Of course he does. Cardi, of course he does. You're the best thing that ever happened in his life besides his career and his brothers and, you know, that life. But like, and his kids, of course. But besides that, you were the best thing in his life. And she knows that. He knows that. The fact that we know that is a shame because I ain't been in nobody's bed with Cardi B nor Offset. So I don't know, how would I know this, right? But like, how do we know that? Because we can see it. Because we can see it. We saw the outcome and we saw how the dynamic of your relationship was. You know what I mean? So I can see him having an unhealthy, you know, type of connection and or obsession with Cardi B. And I wonder if how hard is it for her to move on with her actually living in it, you know, dealing with Stefan, dealing with Offset, now having a new kid with this new man and my ex-husband, we're not even out the divorce yet, we're still dealing with him. Like, I wonder what goes through her head for real. Like, this is a really tough, it's like she's a tough chick. You are. Because this is tough, Cardi. This is tough for anybody. And you're doing this in the public light. You're making all these decisions in the public light. And let me tell you something. If this was a regular girl that worked a 9 to 5 in a corporate world and had this kind of situation, because this does happen, okay? Had a new baby with the new man, but the ex-husband's still around. This is very, girl, the stories are out there like that. It's for real. This is not uncommon. Cardi is not going through nothing uncommon here. If there was another girl, you know, that was in working 9 to 5, you can make all these mistakes. You can make the wrong things. You can say the wrong things, move the wrong way on accident, whatever. The only thing, you know, of course, the kids would be the problem. With Cardi, it's the kids and then the public persona and then like everybody like looking in on her every move with how she handles this, I can see why she's like, can y'all leave me alone? And can you leave me alone specifically, Offset? Can you actually not make this hard for me?
Because I want to detach myself from shit. And it's like, it just doesn't stop. And it's like, when does it fucking stop?
Yeah.
I try to be nice. I try to contact family. I try to whatever. And it's not working. And I'm so tired.
I would be tired too.
I'm so tired. I don't want to do things that's going to overshadow what I got going on. It's literally a fucking nightmare. And people think it's so funny. It's not funny. It's concerning. Getting with somebody that does substance and start hurting me. It's not funny.
Oh, so he does substances and start messing around. Now, see, and the street's been talking. The street's been allegedly talking about Offset and Quavo. Allegedly. Things have came across my desk in my personal life about them too, about using in the studio and things like that. And it's kind of become almost like normal, allegedly. This is all alleged, because my source could be lying. What the streets in LA are saying. Yeah, like, girl, honey. It's unfortunate. Like, I've heard that, and I don't like that I'm hearing this from, this is his ex-wife, so she would know more than anybody. She's not saying allegedly either. But I'm going to, because I don't know.
Then you got these weird ass men. You got these weird ass men talking about, oh, they should be petty. This person should be petty. Da da da. It's not cute to tell somebody that has a mental illness and have substance to be petty. To somebody that's raising their children. It's not funny. You need to grow up. Y'all love to call kids to know that type of shit when y'all act like one. Straight men here, oh, you motherfuckers should be petty. It's so funny. It's not funny. And if I was to show these fucking that I've been getting, y'all wouldn't be laughing. Because it wouldn't be funny if it was your fucking sister or your fucking cousin or your fucking mama.
I wonder what he been
These
saying.
grown-ass men with grown-ass... This is not a competition. This is not a competition. This is not nothing. I have moved on with my life. I completely have moved on with my life. I don't respond to shit. I don't play about shit. I am tired. I be trying to be the bigger person. Everything. This
That's
shit
what
is
I'm
not
saying. I
funny.
really wonder what she's been going through with this.
That's why fucking men don't take accountability for shit, because they have these weak ass men. They all got their weak ass family. They all got their weak ass mama. They all got their weak ass bitches.
Calling his mama weak is crazy, Cardi.
I don't come online doing petty shit, and I don't be behind the scene doing petty shit.
Oh, Cardi. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I agree. I completely agree with her. I really truly do. I really truly do. I think that if she was to like really tell us what really been going on, like what he really say to her, we would all gag. But that's telling. That's telling. Cardi, we love you. We praying for you. I pray peace upon you and your newborn and your family. I hope everything can figure itself out with you moving on from your past marriage and get into your new life, because you don't deserve this. Nobody deserves this type of treatment. And when you're just really trying to raise your kids and give your kids a beautiful life, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? And before I move on from Cardi, I love that Cardi was giving thanks to her fans, because Cardi, an 8th week of I Am the Drama, still selling 30K a week. That's insane. This is what you have to say.
And also, I want to thank my fans for the new record that I broke. You know what?
She is so...
30,000 in your 8th week is very impressive.
It's very impressive. 30K in your 8th week is crazy. As a female rapper.
But I'm very proud of you guys, and I want to say thank you guys. I know I haven't been active. I know I owe you guys one more music video, or probably 2, I don't know. And I know I haven't really been like outside like I supposed to, but you guys have been keeping me alive. My fans.
But Cardi, you just gave birth, bitch. We love you, bitch. We could, girl, do what you need to do, girl. You'll be outside soon, bitch. The music is still music, bitch. You know what I mean? The album is still, we still playing the album, girl. Even though the girls try to act like they don't. They do.
Can I, like, it's like, if it wasn't for you guys, like, what can I do? And I'm very thankful for it. Like, I'm very, very thankful, because it's like sometimes I feel like, oh, fuck, like, what am I gonna do to, like, keep pushing this album and stuff like that? But you guys are just, like, pushing it organically for me, and I want to say thank you guys, and I want to say thank you to all the DJs. I know I get a lot of videos of bitches being, yo, the bitches doing videos to my fucking music is so bad. Like, you bitches gonna turn me fucking lesbian again,
again, bitch. I'm going back.
Some of y'all be doing videos that I feel like y'all want me to see them.
Oh.
Because y'all trying to flirt with me. Are y'all trying to flirt with me? Because y'all be doing some extra stuff. Y'all be showing extra stuff. Y'all be doing extra. Y'all trying to flirt with me? Y'all trying to get my attention?
A little bit. Or Cardi, you just a little gay.
Too fucking fine.
Cardi, you just a little gay. That's okay.
Y'all too fucking fine.
Cardi just a little gay.
Matter of fact, y'all too fucking fine. I don't even want to post y'all. Y'all might take my man. But yes, I'm thankful for all the bad bitches.
I'm happy for you, girl.
Doing videos to my music. DJs, if y'all playing my music in the club or at the radio station, tag me so I can see it.
I'm so happy for her. So happy for her. Good job, Cardi. Like I said, wish you peace and blessings for your family and your album. Can't wait to see you pop out next year, bitch. It's gonna be good food. It's gonna be good food, okay? All right, so Nicki addressed the UN, right? And this is last week we were just talking about how Nicki supports Trump. And it's no surprise, you know, that Nicki is supporting Trump. And so now she's going to go speak on behalf, allegedly, of Trump. I do want to know what she has to say before I make any comments. I really don't know what this is inspired by. She could just be speaking for the injustice that is happening in Nigeria. And I think somebody should speak up for them because apparently, I guess some celebrities and artists from Nigeria are not speaking up about this cause. Is that because of Trump? Is that because of something else? Because I also have been reading that possibly Trump is really eyeing Nigeria because of the oil and the crude oil that's over there. And they want to infiltrate that. So having a problem with Nigeria or defending and being involved in Nigeria's business can kind of get us in there to get their oil. That's what I've been seeing, and it could be very much the tea. And also, Nicki's just kind of is the puppet or the mascot of this, is what people are trying to say. Like, this is more of like Nicki being like the softening of the blow. Like, yes, you guys, we should be looking at it from this point of view. You know, last week I said, well, this is interesting because Nicki hasn't spoken on anything Congo or any genocide or Palestine genocide that's going on around the world. And then people, the barbs, the psychotic barbs. Oh, the psychotic barbs. They came at me. They came for me again. And they say, well, Zach, when the last time you said anything about Congo or Palestine? Man, mind you, I've posted things on my story plenty of times. But no, they're right. They are right. I have not tweeted anything, nor have I made any public video about the genocide going on in Palestine and Congo. Number one, on YouTube, honey, I don't speak about things like that if I'm not that well educated, because all it takes is one thing, because people talk about pop culture, you get something wrong. It's pop culture, you know, whatever, okay, cool. You say something wrong about something going on in the world, coach, in the world, and it's affecting thousands of millions of lives, and this genocide, oh, girl, please. Girl, please. I'm not ready for that. So I was like, I'm not going to speak up. But what I will say right here, right now, if you would like to donate, if you would like to be a part, if you'd like to help, if you'd like more information about those genocides, link in the description below, period. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to report anything. I'm not going to. If you want more information about the wrongs that is going on around the world and you want ways that you can help, look in the description below. Thank you so much, okay? Because that's what my part is. I could do my part with that. Thank you, Psychotic Barbs. Thank you so much. However, but see, I wasn't coming out and speaking out, but they had to flip it on me, and I get it why. Because, you know, why wouldn't they? Because what have you done? But Nicki, like I said, has not done anything either. But we can take it a step further and say, what has Nicki said about the things that's happening at home here in America? To like trans rights, gay marriage when it was getting challenged. Her fan base is predominantly that. And like, I ain't never seen Nicki on the picket lines for that, girl. I ain't never seen Nicki standing up about that, girl. She ain't spoke about nothing at home compared to her and me. I ain't never seen Nicki talk about something like that. We need to help things out like that. Girl, please. And now I could be wrong. Maybe I'm about to find some tweets from 2015. And be like, she did say something, Zach. Okay? But either way, I digress. Nicki speaking at the UN. Let's see what she has to say.
Hello everyone. I must say I am very nervous. So please.
She's so pretty. So pretty.
Well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief.
Now, my question, because what she's talking about is not wrong. You know what I mean? Like, in the sense of, like, people should have the right to express their religion and their beliefs and the freedoms and speech, all that. Girl, I clocked out when she said thank you to President Trump for making this, prioritizing this as a thing. You really have to say that? She had to say that? Was that like a thing? Damn, I never would have thought. In 2025, in the years of me loving Nicki Minaj, that I would hear this woman say thank you to Donald Trump in this political climate. And she got out her house for this, by the way. She got out her house. She went out her house, left her home. And we couldn't get Nicki out her house for nothing. But for this, she got out her house for this. Full glam. Call glam. That woman got into glam. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to finish this. There has to be something deeper here. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's so heartbreaking when you see people that you like grew up with take a different route. Be it, a friendship in your real life, family members, cousins that you grew up with, or a parasocial relationship like Nicki Minaj or another artist that you love that took a different route. It's so heartbreaking. But there has to be something deeper for Nicki to do this. I don't really believe the Nigerian Christian thing is her whole motive to be up here. I don't believe that. And I could be wrong, but I don't believe that that's the only sole reason why she took the toll to do this. There's something to do with President Trump. There's something to do with a motive to work with Trump, to be around Trump, to be in that administration, to be in his good graces. There has to be something there. It's disheartening to see what is happening to your career. And not even your career, because I'm sorry, your music is doing just fine. Your legacy of being Nicki Minaj. It doesn't make me upset though. I don't know how people are saying like F her and whatever. I mean, people do what you want to do. It's your platform. This is what you decide to believe in. I'm not gonna hate you for that. I'm disappointed, sure. People, saying we need to cancel Nicki. I'm like, for what? We have a president in the office. Come on now. Let's be honest here. We have a president in the office that runs this country right now that I can't stand at all. This is just what the climate is of the world, and people are showing their true colors. So cancel Nicki for what? This is who she is. Now you have the choice to listen to her or care about her anymore. You could do that, sure, but cancel her is crazy. Now you can sit there and believe or digest that she believes that your rights as a gay man or a black gay man or black trans woman, man, they or them. You can see if she cares about those rights for you, the way she spoke out about these. If you still feel like you can support this woman being those people, that you feel like she still believes in your rights as well, then that's you too. But for me, this woman does not represent anything of the sort for me, besides a pink wig, thick ass, and giving whiplash. That's enough for me. Hope she brings some entertainment with that. That'll be fun. But even then, I don't care. You can keep the music at this point. Why do we care about your music? Why should we care about what you feel like? But I say that to say, she can do what she wants to do. This is how she feels. This is how she wants to represent herself. This is what she believes in the most.
Stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other.
That's very true.
We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed.
Funny thing is, I believe there are people out there that believe exactly what Nicki is saying and have the same sentiments as what she's saying, but do not support Donald Trump. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's where it becomes like, girl, because I know there's people out there that probably feel exactly how she feels. I'm sure there's Christians out there that feel that exact same way about Christians being slaughtered in Nigeria. I'm sure. But they probably don't like Trump as well. Because I do want to know why, maybe if you're Nigerian in the comments below, maybe give us some insight and give us some background and give us some answers on why other Nigerian artists and celebrities are not speaking up about this either. What is that about? Is there something holding them back to do so? Is there like a ooh, shh, mum's the word type thing in Nigeria? Like, what's happening?
Fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed.
This is so backhanded. Like, this is so, no shade, no shade. This is tired. No shade, this is tired. Because how can you sit up here, and even under the Trump administration, and I can say this to the Trump administration as well, even on the behalf of Trump administration, if this is what she's speaking of as well, how can you sit up here and say this is about the unity of humanity? Bullshit. Bullshit. When we got people out here with their SNAP benefits not even eligible to get food and shit, like, come on now. Stop playing with me. When the rich is getting richer and richer, and the ultra rich is getting richer and richer, girl, please. People can't even afford a $14 damn Chipotle bowl no more, girl. Let alone feed a family of 4. In this country, just in America. I'm just talking about America. Y'all literally are banning drag shows in Texas right now. Y'all making it a thing. But bitch, you want to tell me, not bitch to Nicki, but bitch in the world, just using the general word bitch, okay? Not to Nicki, okay? Just saying. But y'all want to say, I'm getting excited, I'm so sorry. That just gets me so mad because like the propaganda that you're trying to push to justify this speech, not to just Nicki. I'm not just speaking about Nicki. I'm talking about the whole entire backing of Trump and the administration, this. Because Nicki is just a puppet of this, no shade. She's just the face, the puppet of this propaganda. To say this is, we're trying to do this for the unity of humanity, bullshit. Everything is to divide us right now, down to our musical playlist, bitch. If you really want to give us unity of humanity, there's so many things we could be doing, including stopping the genocide, and including the murdering of Christians in Nigeria, and including anything else going on in the world that is just unhumane. But I'm talking about at home here in America, honey, ain't nothing unity up in here. If anything, it's getting more and more progressively fucking divided. Mark my words. I'm going to figure out a way where I can help other people, like this community that our little community we got here. I'm happy I can help you, make you feel safe by watching, but also just know that I do understand the woes that are going on in this country as well. And like, I do want to help. There's things I want to do to help. Not charity and like not making it seem like it's like, oh my God, I guess it will be charity, but not like that. You know what I mean? Not like, oh my God, secretly. I don't even need like no press to like, oh, Zach did this. I don't even need that. I'm going to figure out things secretly that I can do to just be helping people on the low. Because I don't like what is happening. I just need to work my ass off to get some more money, girls. No shade. Because I need to get that. I need that. I will tell you, this made me feel more compassionate about what's going on in the world. Just listening to what the propaganda that the ultra rich are trying to push upon us is like, girl, please. And their ulterior motives, it's like, girl, please. Also, I want to talk to the barbers about, y'all keep bringing up Beyonce doing dinner with the billionaires, stuff like that and stuff, you know. Let me tell you something. I am so aware of the billionaires and how the elite moves with each other. I love Beyonce, I love Jay-Z, I love what they stand for, I love what their message, and I love what they do for Black people, Black entertainers. I love the things they do for the world. And they are a part of that very, very small class of people. But let me tell you something. If Beyonce gonna go party with Kris Jenner and Jeff Bezos and all that, because that's the community that she's a part of, you could judge if you want, do what you want. Let me tell you something. But my girl helps the girls. My girl be out there helping people, doing things that she needs to do for this community, for her fans. I have seen her firsthand help people. Beyonce is a very generous girl without the publicity of it all. So for me, you can't sit up here and compare your fave to mine in like any capacity. My girl actually puts her money where her mouth is. Your girl is going on the UN with Donald Trump, looking at you and ignoring your actual issues. I played it in the call last week. She shut down somebody trying to, why y'all didn't bring that up, Barbs? When y'all were talking about me, like, well, Zach, you ain't saying nothing about Palestine, nothing like that. Why didn't y'all bring up the fact that Nicki shut down her fellow Barb, her fan, when he was trying to confide in her and say, hey, working under this administration as a person of color is god awful, and I'm stressed about this job. And he got shut down from that. Beyonce I ain't never seen Beyonce do nothing like that. There's no place you can compare. None. Digest that. Live with it. It's true. Ooh, sorry. You are obsessed with this woman. This is your representation, bitch, not mine.
And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening. I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light in my life and career for so long. I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that. For the rest of my life, I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs. Thank you.
You say it's not about picking sides, Nicki, but I ain't never seen you step out for no other politician that has been outside besides now Trump. And there's been plenty of things you could have spoken up on and been a part of and been an aid to, and maybe used your voice and your platform to spread. It's interesting with this whole Trump thing. Rolling Stone came out and tweeted this. Rolling Stone says Nicki Minaj spreads misleading information at the United Nations. That's insane. What did Rolling Stone have to say? I want to read this article. Trump has asserted that Christians have been persecuted and murdered by radical Islamists and has threatened to invade Nigeria. Guns are blazing to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. On September 11th, Texas Senator Ted Cruz introduced a bill against persecution of Nigerian Christians, but the nonpartisan U.S.-based organization Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Project and Council on Foreign Relations have reportedly stated that the notion of Christians being disproportionately attacked is a dangerous reduction of a nature of violence in Nigeria that isn't backed by data. Nigerian citizens support their statement. Interesting. Senior Special Assistant to the President of Nigeria, Gimbo, and I don't want to speak on anything, stated, every region of Nigeria has both Christians and Muslims living side by side, and conflicts typically unfold along community or regional lines rather than strictly religious ones. A Nigerian conflict researcher and human rights lawyer told ABC News that the violence is indiscriminate. In a report where an Inman stated, the kind of pain we've gone through for the past years, this issue affects both faiths. Nigerians' population of 220 million people is mostly split between Christian and Muslim. Still, Minaj, like Trump and his conservative comrades, is projecting a misconception that Christians in particular are being assailed in Nigeria. This is about standing up in the face of injustice, she said during her speech. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to do that for the rest of my life. I will care about anyone and anywhere being persecuted for their beliefs. It's a little miscommunication there. There's some things that are wrong about that, apparently. Oh, somebody made a video about it here. Let's see what they had to say.
Hey, Nicki Minaj, you suck. You are a traitor to Africa and your people.
Oh.
You got up there on stage and started spitting out the same old imperial rubbish.
I told you.
And you think we're going to believe this shit?
Mm-hmm.
You really think Africans are stupid enough to think
this is bullshit?
Donald Trump wants to go there to save Christians after he literally sent bombs to Gaza to blow up churches? You think Africans are stupid? You want to preserve your career, what little is left of it? For what?
Oh.
For what? To teach young girls how to twerk? You're a loser. Africa is waking up and the world is waking up. So Nicki, if you're a moron and you don't really actually realize what's happening, which I don't believe, I don't think you're that stupid. Let me tell you, Uncle Sam, England, Israel, all the usual suspects are getting together to try to take Africa under control. AFRICOM is the name of the American base in Africa. And AFRICOM says, man, we're losing control. The Sahel, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are broken free. Nothing we can do. The French can't stop them. Well, don't worry. We're going to go in and we're going to take Nigeria. We're going to start a civil war between the Muslims and Christians and, well,
they're trying to use religion to fuel it.
They'll follow along, and then we'll take over the whole country, stop them from refining their own oil.
This is what Rolling Stone was trying to hint at here.
God damn, that country's
okay.
rich. And we're going to use that as a base to stop the Sahel revolution, and we're going to pull Africa away from Russia and China. And our Negroes here at home will help us do it. Hey, Nicki Minaj, get your big booty over here, girl. We gotta get you to work. Fell for it. You're a joke.
T.
We're gonna cancel you, Nicki. And every other celebrity out there that is weak and stupid enough to fall for this and betray your own people.
That's why I said I don't think you need to cancel her. But you can definitely play her dust.
Move out of the United States, go back to Africa, and let's build Wakanda together.
I would love to do that, but that sounds difficult. Well, Nicki, I know your fans will be here for that new album. The Psychotic Bars will be sitting here waiting for Nicki, child. She lost over 100,000 followers, but gained a lot of MAGA girls that love Nicki now. So say how you feel about Nicki in the comments below, child. I will say this, though. I just still feel like there's something bigger than this, and I just don't know what that is with Nicki. But there's definitely something bigger. There's something bigger going on, and I will say, like, God forbid something happens to her, but if something does happen to her, she wasn't crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Can I put y'all on hold really, really quickly? I got another call coming through. 1 second. Sorry, I had to handle that call really quick. If you enjoyed that music that was playing though, that's my single Vertigo from my new EP, Midnight Bodies, out right now. You can go ahead and stream right now. Thank you so much. Please stream my new EP, Midnight Bodies. It's beautiful. It's a really good pop project. I think so. All right, so Doja is on tour. She has launched the new V Me Tour, V Tour, V Leave V Ooh Leave Me Tour. But the Doja Cat girlies, the kittens, got something else to say. Doja Cat snapped on some fans on Twitter after they complained about the lack of effort during her opening of the show in Auckland. And this is what she say. She say, F you, don't come to my show. Because I make music for people who enjoy music. I'm not a Broadway act. I'm guessing this is her responding to people. And she said to somebody else, ooh, you're such a little Go F yourself. Oh. And I'm not your effing costume monkey. I move at my own pace and break my fucking back out there every night so you can keep your BS opinion to yourself. You are not the artist, you are the watcher. Well, didn't she tell y'all something? Well, didn't she tell y'all something, child? Y'all thought y'all knew y'all thought y'all learned to leave that girl alone. Like, this is what happened right here. Girl, well, you need somebody and the GP already done with your ass, so she said, I won't and I don't need you. What do I need, sweetheart? And what did she say? The audience you had for Planet Her, you lost it all after you bashed your fans. And she said, who was your default photo? T. Then it became a trend that people were just trying to people were just antagonizing Doja to make her say something to them, and they were like freaking out, like, my God, Doja noticed me. So it did get to a point where people were just like trolling her to make her mad and say stuff. But the bottom line was, right, like this is what's happening at her tour right here. Woo! Wow. Bitch, who legs is doing that? I gotta start doing Pilates. Yeah, they called this little effort. Now, I'll be fair. Let me be devil's advocate here, right? Yes, she does not have no dancers. She does not have no props. And it is kind of like the Scarlet Tour, and it kind of was something she just did for was it ACL? Now, let me tell you something, right? Now, I know she's going to have different shows, different outfits, different wigs and things like that throughout the tour. Is it the best thing I've seen? No. No. Is she an amazing performer? Absolutely. Can't nobody perform like Doja. Oh my God, look at her. Now, I do have to say though, devil's advocate, the show could be more. It could be a lot more going on. And I will say this too, I think that people in this economical crisis right now in this country, and this is not even over here yet, but I'm saying before she comes over here. In this economical climate right now, people do not have the time or the money to be spending money on a show that they're not getting a full money's worth. Though she is an amazing performer, and though she is up there giving it her all, and it is a good show. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad show, but I kind of want more. In the words of Britney Spears, I do. And I do understand what they're saying. I do understand what some of the fans, I think some of the fans are being rude about it, just saying she's not giving no effort. That's crazy. To say she's giving low effort is insane. That's just rude. It's uncalled for. Because she's performing her ass off. But if you're saying what I'm saying in the sense of there could be more going on while she's up there giving a spectacular show, while she's up there performing really really, really well, there could be more going on. There could be things filling up the gaps. I could be honest with you. I wish the creative was a little better too on the tour. I wish the staging looked like 80s. You know what I mean? Like I wish, no shade, this would have been really sickening if they would have made the stage look like a Paula Abdul, very 1987, very specific, or is it 84? Or is it 86? I think it's either 84, 86, or 87. AMA. And that kind of like old AM, I think it was 87. It was 87, I believe. The AMAs, how the stage looked back then. Like, it was very bare, but it had props and things all over the place. And she could have modernized it a little bit, but like, it would have been really sickening for her to go really deep into the 80s aesthetic, or the stage gave like an 80s aesthetic as well. Kind of like how Sabrina dresses up her tour. How Sabrina has like a playhouse type thing. And it's like her, like she got the room over here, she has a room over there, she has the staircase, it was like a house. And like the windows open up when the show starts and stuff. You know what I mean? Really into like short and sweet, like I said, like she really made it like this old 1950s show set thing. Like I like that. Cause I feel like the Scarlet Tour had better theming than this tour so far. Like the Scarlet Tour had the triangle and the spider coming out, and like the Scarlet Tour was crazy. No shade. Scarlet Tour was actually eating. I think that's what we're missing in this tour. That's all. It's only the opening night, you guys. So give her some time. The arrangements sound amazing. I love the new woman arrangement. I love the set list. I love the outfit here. I love her performance. I love her aesthetic. I love what she's doing on stage, but I do feel like there could be more. I think if you're paying hard-earned money to come see this girl, or to come see anybody, let me be honest, if you're paying hard-earned money to come see anybody, you're going to want the best. You want to leave like, whoa, bitch, that was fucking amazing. What a show. You know what I mean? Like, people want that. Let's just be real here. Doja has the capability of doing that. Although I do agree that she should have went off on some of y'all. I would have took it a little personal. I get why she got a little upset. But in the same breath, however, there could be more on the tour. I mean, mind you, Doja made the whole being on stage by yourself thing, like for female rappers, to me, a thing. Because now Doechie's doing it as well. But Doechie got props. Doechie got a slide coming down a boombox. The boombox opens up. She got a desk that's motorized desk back and forth. And then she's on a smaller scale, smaller budget, and she's making it pop. Not comparing the girls, I'm just saying. I just think that her going off on y'all is hilarious. I hope she doesn't turn away any more fans from this. No shade, just being a little honest. I hope she doesn't turn away any more fans for being, you know, this outspoken against her fans. But I do understand protecting your artistic vision and your artistic integrity. And sometimes it can be frustrating when people don't get your artistic vision and don't understand why you did things the way you did it. Maybe Doja wanted to give a more simple or toned down production value where it's just her and the band. We know what would have been cool though, besides like the 80s stage idea. If that's the vibe she wants, right? Where it's just her and the band and the fans and the music, it would have been sick to put the stage in the middle of the arena. Like a 360 stage, and she's just performing, having a good time. That could have been nasty. I would have loved to see that. That would have made this concept even more sickening. Because it's already sickening. But it would have been sickening, really sickening, if she was in the middle of the arena, 360 stage style. And it's just her, pyro, and the band. And like some props and things happening. The point is, we're having this moment where to concentrate on the music. That could have been nasty work, but yeah, I do think that it could be a little bit more effort towards the tour on production side. Not really about, not the performance of Doja though. To say that Doja's giving low effort is insane. I think what you're trying to say is that y'all want to see more production things happen, which is fair. That's so fair. That's so fair. Things like that change on tour all the time. Even Beyonce add and take away things on tour all the time. Some things that she debuted with will not make it to the rest of the tour. Or sometimes she come out and be like, ooh, we need to add to this. But I will say, Doja, it is good to listen to your fans sometimes, because like Beyonce did Cowboy Carter, and she had the LED dress. The LED floor was not interacting with the dress at first. And then after a fan came out and made a really good like drawing and like, Beyonce, what if y'all tried this, da 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 da. A few shows later, Beyonce implemented that idea and was like, thank you. It was a couple other things that Beyonce implemented on the Renaissance and Cowboy Carter tour after fans suggested. I think it was something to do with Alien Superstar as well. Like it was a lighting thing or something like that. Like she does listen to her fans. So Doja, even though they did try you, bitch, they did try you, girl, and say like, bitch, your performance was low effort. That was late. They was lying about that. But the production value could be more sickening. The production value could be more sickening. And sometimes it is good to listen to your girls, the right girls that are trying to help. You know what I mean? Like me. But we love you, Doja. We love you so much. And we can't wait for you to get here to America. And I know the tour's going to be good, bitch. Don't feed into these haters, girl. Keep doing you. Keep making the show you want to make, bitch. And keep making great art. Thank you very much, girl. Can we give it up for Megan going to court? Can I just share my screen? Can we get into this? I ain't never seen nobody look this cunt going to court. I'm sorry. I'm standing. I don't know, is it just the gay in me that lives for this? But when I say she eats this is eating for me so bad. Oh, girl, you better take it, bitch. This don't make no sense for me. I am, period. Yeah, she knows she's eating. I'm sorry. She knows she's eating, bitch. She knows she's taking it. Wow. Wow. She absolutely knows she's taking it. No shade. She really, really does. Let's get into the serious things though, right? So Megan is suing this Milagro Gramz, Miss Gramz. I'm gonna call her Miss Gramz for now because I don't know how to say that girl name. But Megan is suing this girl for a defamation lawsuit, which I think Megan should win. And I'm happy Megan is doing this. Because we're learning how, we already knew how Megan was very affected by the whole Tory Lanez thing. I didn't know how much she was affected by this Nicki Minaj beef either, with the ridicule and the bullying online with that either. This was 4 hours ago. Megan kind of tweeted this, a quote from Megan in the courtroom. She says, Megan Thee Stallion testified for about an hour and 45 minutes this afternoon. We're on a quick break before cross-examine. She quoted Megan saying, everybody thought I deserved to get shot because I talk about sex and I twerk and I drink. I had a really good childhood. My mom and my dad loved me a lot, and I had the support of my great-grandma and my grandma. Everybody just super supportive and super loving.
Hello from Miami, where we are on day 4 of testimony in trial over Megan Thee Stallion's defamation lawsuit against Milagro Gramz.
Milagro.
It's been a busy day.
Okay, so I was right.
The biggest highlight so far has been testimony from Milagro's former moderator, who actually broke down crying on the stand as he talked about all the vitriol that was going on and what made him want to stop working for her. He really started sobbing on the stand, and the judge actually recessed court for 5 minutes so he could try to get his composure. I saw it as really devastating testimony for her. Just even without his emotions, he was testifying about knowing her personally and some of the things that they had gone through and just all the vitriol that he saw online. And I thought overall it was very not good for her. They also saw deposition clips from Tory Lanez and also his father, and they heard testimony from a digital forensics expert about all the text messages that he says it's likely Milagro deleted. And jurors are going to be specially instructed about those deletions and told that they should assume for purposes of deliberations that Milagro was hiding something that would be helpful to Megan's case. So I think Megan is going to start testifying this afternoon, and then tomorrow it's a short day. They're going to be in session for about 3 hours and then back on Monday, and I think it's going to close on Monday. I think Megan's lawyers have realized that their case was just kind of needlessly big, and they're cutting some stuff out of it.
Thank you, Megan. Okay, so we'll be checking it out next week we'll see the verdict next week with this whole Megan thing. Let me pull this up real quick. This is resurfacing audio of Ms. Gramz discussing Megan Thee Stallion's family, questioning if they were alcoholics. Also mentioned Pete's mother and states she doesn't have to say allegedly because she's seen the paperwork. Let me see what she had to say about that.
Alcoholic. Because the fact of the matter is, you have a grandfather that was an alcoholic. Your daddy, was your daddy on drugs? Or was he in and out of the system? What was that for? You want to talk about that?
She sounds like she mad.
Because, see, I don't like how you tried to throw up that he's supposed to be a pill popper and a motherfucking, a powder head. But your mama was stealing and going to jail for stealing. And I don't have to say allegedly because I'm facts, because I seen the paperwork. Petty thief.
You do need to say it allegedly, girl. You can't just throw the claims out there because you've seen the paperwork. What kind of... I hope she loses. I hope she loses. Megan, I'm glad you are winning. Because Megan said this when she left court today.
You know about their behavior online. Just because you have freedom of speech, that does not mean you have freedom to bully. That's right. Music video back on YouTube. We love you. Take care of yourself. Be blessed. Thank you.
Oh, she said, bitch, just because you have freedom of speech does not mean you have freedom to bully. T. That is so T. Megan, we love you. I hope you are getting all the peace that you need and crushing this girl in court. No shade. I hope you can close this chapter. And like Megan said, you got freedom of speech all day long about your opinion about her music. Like I do. I say he wanted all the time. But let me tell you something. I'm grateful that she is appearing strong and doing what she needs to do, and moving forward, and taking up for herself legally. Against things like that. Not letting people just slide to be saying anything like that on the internet. Just saying like her mom was an alcoholic is insane. Like just throwing claims like that is like insane, So I'm very grateful that Megan is sticking up for herself and doing it the legal way, making girls gag, honey. No shade. So we love you, Megan. We stand with you. We can't wait for you to come back, girl. We know you a lover girl right now. And though that song is not my favorite, I do want you to come back to music. I do miss you, I miss a little he wanna. Just a little bit. A little bit. But maybe just like less he wanna, maybe wanna. Anyway, moving on. We love you, Megan. We love you, girl. Okay, now before I leave, right? There's some things I want to look at real quick. I do want to look at this cat's eye breakdown of Gnarly. Bitch, did y'all see this breakdown of Gnarly? I just really get into this really quickly. This is just something just for me. Look at Laura. Look at Manon. Look at this. Like, they're untouchable. What? This mix is nasty. Ooh! Ah! Ah! Like, unreal! Daniela, yo, she is crazy! Oh! The girls don't do breakdowns like this, bitch. Watch this. You better hold it, bitch. You better hold it, girl. Oh, good food, just good food. I just had to do that. And also, look at my girl's flow. 1 year of AAA. Sing. Ooh. Sing. Yes. Let me hear it. Sing. Woo! Georgia! Drinking on my fucking nerves, bitch. You so disgusting for that, bitch. And I also want to bring this up. The hate that my sis Renee was getting is disgusting. And it's rooted in colorism, and I have to say that. I do believe in that. Because, first of all, what also lets me know that some of y'all don't know harmony, some of y'all don't know music structure. Renee's voice and tone is needed in this group. It is actually pivotal in this group. All their voices are needed. All their voices are literally engineered and needed in their place where they need to be. But Renee's voice is very important to be that low tone equalizer between those two belting bitches. And so, you know what I mean? And I just did not understand, but I did understand. I actually do understand why the girls were coming for Renee so bad. And in my mind, it's because of colorism. This is the only reason why. Because she's equally as talented as the rest of them. They're all equally as talented as each other. But yet, y'all want to come for Renee. Yeah, I want to bring that up real quick because y'all was god awful. Y'all had my bitch effed up. Please. All right, so Normani, here you go. She has a new SHEIN collection coming out. I did not like these pictures at all. But you know, I've seen some artists do this before. I think Glorilla has done this before. I didn't understand this. I don't understand this. I mean, it's for a bag, evidently so. There is no other reason. There is no artistic reason. There is no artist motive reason. This is simply because a bag is attached and bitches got mortgage to pay. You know what I mean? And the bitches have mortgages to pay. And I think that that's what this is about. I don't know why people are clowning her for it, though. Don't clown Normani about having a SHEIN collection, honey, because that's a bag, okay? It's affordable. So you can dress like Normani, honey, for an affordable price. That's nothing to laugh about. It's nothing to clown at. But what is funny, though, is that it does feel like Normani's career is scrambling. And I think that's what we're all like, whoa! That's what people are making, if anything, fun of or saying. Because, like, to be quite honest, her having this collection isn't a laughing matter in the sense of like joking on her because that's a bag that she's getting. But it doesn't do anything for her career. This does nothing for her career. Like actually at all. She says she has new music coming out. She says she's working on new things. She's working on new things creatively. We shall see. I'm rooting for her. Can't wait to see it. Hopefully it happens. But a SHEIN collection and then a Fifth Harmony reunion that kind of, was filming for probably some type of show or something for Fifth Harmony. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Dopamine barely was, pushed. Then a Fifth Harmony random thing happened and now a SHEIN collection. We'll see what happens in 2026. Go cop that SHEIN collection. All right, Tiredness Army, I love y'all so much for picking up my call. As always, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Cardi and Offset, Nicki speaking to the UN, Doja Cat's tour drama, Megan going to court, and Normani SHEIN collection. Let me know. We had a long call. I'm so sorry I had to keep y'all here for a minute, but I had things to go through, okay? All right, my lovely people, I love y'all picking up as always, and I will call y'all back real soon. Bye, Army.